Okay guys, here we go. You notice this is Foothill F1206. You notice right away on the rear here, this is in Pomona. Got damage, but this excuse me, this damage is yard turns. This is right at the edge of their parking line, and one of the buses rolling through the yard clipped it. This bus has been sitting here in its current state, aside from that yard damage, for 3 years. I misunderstood. I thought they said it had been a year, but actually it's been 3 years. So you wait for it. You ready for this? Here we go. Something fell off a truck on the highway with this bus rolling down the highway, lost control and whacked into something pretty good. Now it looks pretty horrifying at first glance, and it is significant. It's going to be one of the larger ones we've done for him, for sure. You see it literally clipped it all on this corner, pushed the corner down and in, literally broke the frame, the corner of the frame, busted everything. You can see here, this is all just hanging here by cables. This right here, that's actually, of course, the right front nose of the nose is right there, and the turn toward the door is right there behind the F1206. So the entire front end and by the way, you'll notice that this particular corner isn't so bad. Everything's, intact all the way on this corner, right on the very corner itself. And you notice up at the top, the actual top is all fine. It just clipped it on the bottom right hand corner, and all the damage hit right here on this corner and pushed everything back and ripped everything up. So basically what we'd have to do is ideally cut and piece an entire frame area right in here. And we may, if we don't do it ourselves, we may hire somebody like Cinedyne. Willie over at Cinedyne have his crews either manufacture us a nose replacement and or sell us a salvage. Take a salvage bus like you and I, Chino, have worked off of before out at Compton. And by the way, I just found out from Jim Marshall that used to be over at Compton. Just found out from him, he's still parked out here temporarily at the Pomona offices, and it looks like he's going to, if they win some contracts, he's going to be back over at Compton with the Commuter Express and 1 or 2 other contracts. So that yard's going to grow its fleet if they win these contracts pretty quick, and he should be here in just a few days or weeks. So anyway, you can see what happened. The actual driver itself, not too bad. Like again, it's all the impacts right here on the right-hand corner. Shoved the nose down quite a bit. Now you'll also notice that it did pancake some of the left side of the body. I'm going to turn the camera up here to get the left side of the body. You notice it pancaked a little bit right here, and it looks horrible body-wise. It pushed the body and collapsed the body back far enough to even pop the window. It literally forced the window to pop. So, and you notice down here at the corner it pushed it down, and of course pancaked all the metal right here above the wheel. And you notice now, believe it or not, you would think that this was touching the tire or something, but I've actually done a little bit of eyeball measuring between it and a solid piece, a solid matching body style over here, and it's not pushed that back that far. Matter of fact, you can see, let me try and get the sun off of you here, you can see that the tire is still about 4.5 to 6 inches away from the interior body panel. If you walk right over here to the exact same model of bus, look at there. Now again, that wheel's turned, so it's not perfect, but this almost looks like it's closer on a non-wreck bus. So, all that aside, this would all have to be repaired right here. Probably just a complete panel replacement, Chano. I don't know. We definitely need to cut and replace the body panel itself. Now, of course, there's some crimping and collapsing in here. So there's all kinds of, I can't remember, are these metal? Yeah, so that's a metal panel there. We'll have to build and cut, put a corner right up, straight up the top here. So you'll see this collapse here, and matter of fact, it's pushed the body back enough that you'll even see one more body crimp 5 feet behind it between the next 2 windows. So, which is not a big deal, but you can see the roll of the body. It's not beyond repair, but it is something that needs to be addressed. So, quite the job here. Now, this is what I'm seeing underneath with the camera, or what you're seeing, and I should probably get some light on the subject. move a little slower. I'm going to get some pictures from underneath too, but honestly, I think it's all about the very corner. It's all about the very corner, from the top on down. So now I bragged about the top not being damaged, but it is damaged to the degree that obviously the fiberglass part of the panel face got pushed in right here because of its attachment to the right front that got ripped and pushed back. So it did push it in and pull down the base of that. So we will still have to develop a nice body panel. There's two ways to, I'm thinking of it here, is either having somebody like Cinedyne literally cut us at the salvage yard, cut us out a corner, and not sell it to us, but actually sell it to First Transit because they are a First Transit CPA. So have them, you know, bill direct to First Transit for the corner, and then we could attach it, or let them attach it, some facsimile thereof, and then just literally have them sell us literally virtually a corner, you know, a whole corner of a bus. Fiberglass, frame and all. So anyway, hell of a job, hell of a job. Let's see, let me walk you inside real quick. As you can see. By the way, I want to make special note of, you can see that the impact created enough. There's a few little plastic pieces that popped in here, but that's just old stress plastic, and you'll notice you don't see this light bulb right here all busted and shoved back in there. So this piece here didn't actually get affected that bad. Alright, pause. Alright, phone call. Thanks for calling this, Micah. Hey, Mr. Dan. What's going on, big guy? I know that I'm a day and a half behind with you, but I'm actually working on your numbers too, and I'm actually out at the Foothill Transit Yard right now. So Foothill and Pomona. Pomona's Foothill Transit. Yeah, with Charlie Brown and Edgar and all of them out here. I'm sorry?